Okay. Alright, things should be looking good now. Alright, I think we should be good now. Let's keep moving. Alright, we're gonna go to Gelato Beach now, because I want to do something.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Gelato Beach. Oh my god, these mother... Thank you! How the hell did that happen? Whatever. Huh, I've never seen these things, like, go to sleep by themselves. That's new. Actually, I want to check over here. Geovane Creek. Bianco Hills is this way. And yeah, that leads to Rico Harbor as well. I'm still gonna do Gelato next, but I just wanted to show this off. I really do love these alcove areas that they added. For all the original music in this mod, you can actually go to their YouTube channel, Eclipse team. A lot of great stuff there. And oh, what's behind this waterfall? Holy shit, man. This looks so beautiful. My god. Like, I really do love how this looks. Like, even without using this, like, texture mod I'm using, like, it's just, you know, in terms of artistic direction, it's just, you know, it just fits in with this kind of game, you know? It's like straight out of Noki Bay, which we'll get to eventually. But alright, let's just grab this shrine sprite over here. Alright, so hopefully I don't sound as quiet as I did yesterday because it was pretty late at night, so I didn't want to wake anybody up. Anyway, back to Gelato. Can't catch me. There we go. only a hologram. It's not available yet either, so... Alright, let's just grab this and go. Nice. I gotta come here in episode 6 if I want the blue coin. This mod adds like a lot more points in each episode, so that way every episode, theoretically, is possible to get the 100 coin shine, which, yeah, I definitely prefer. I think I'm really not a fan of how 100 coins are handled in the base game, because, like, if you're in the wrong episode, you're just kind of screwed. Take that. I could do that one glitch, but where's the fun in that? Although I guess I'll do this, since I'm already here. Oh, there's no fruit. Never mind. I'll do that later then. Yeah, they just add a bunch more coins here to make 100 coins shine a lot easier to get, which I'm appreciative of. Actually, now that we're here... There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Alright. You little bastard, get over here. There we go. Well, I needed water anyway. And since I'm down here... Yeah. You're all just a bunch of coins anyway. save those blue coins for later. There we go. I can go to Lighthouse Island over there if I wanted to, but not this time. That is a really nice thing about this mod. Because of the semi-open world thing going on here, you can go to pretty much any area when you want, even the areas that you technically shouldn't have unlocked yet, you know, in the main game. Well, you know, if you want to get to the game as quickly as possible, then, like, yeah, not a bad idea. Oh yeah, another thing. Yeah, you can ground pound. I remember having a, you know, Mandela effect, thinking you could ground pound in the OG game, like underwater, but no, you can't. You know, that's so weird. Even if it kind of makes sense. Kind of weird that the game that's focused on water has like the worst swimming controls in any 3D Mario. Like, my god, like, they are not good. Like, I love this game, but, you know, not everything about it is great. Like that. I'll have to wait until it props back up. Hello, Curb, or Luveltal. Yes, I am, actually. Just testing, you know, testing the waters. I just realized I made a pun. But, like, yeah, like, testing, streaming on Twitch and YouTube. You know, see how that works out. It's working out alright so far. Even if, like, you know, using Wi-Fi for streaming, it's not really a good fucking idea. I'm not really living in a place where, like, I can connect the router right now. I could probably change if I rearrange some things, but, I'll have to think about that. Anywho, 100 coin shine. And you do not get booted out of the level. I really like that. Well, I guess I'll have to get that blue coin in another episode. Oh, oh well. Yeah, Dolphin doesn't really take much setup, although, like, it is good to familiarize yourselves with certain settings so that way the games can actually run well. Since, like, when I streamed yesterday, like, when I streamed, like, what I consider part 1, it was, like, really laggy. Really, really laggy. Because I didn't enable freaking dual-core mode, like a dumbass, and also VSync. Like, that's pretty important, especially when you're streaming. Anywho, let's get it. Let's do this quote-unquote secret. I thought he was gonna infinite me. I see. Yeah, like I mean, like, it's a great emulator, but, like, you know, like with any piece of emulation software, you are going to run into issues no matter what. Hey, I mean, as a kid, yeah, I mean, it always filled me with dread, but these days, like, I'm pretty good at this. Like, not to brag. Anywho, let me just move into YT chat here, and I guess for Twitch chat, let me put that at the bottom and make this a little smaller. You know, I'm still experimenting with, like, having 2 chat windows open at once. And should be good. All right. Yeah, like, this game originally was going to be 60 FPS, but I assume for, like, performance issues, because there were a lot of issues with this game when it was in development. They changed it to 30 at the last minute. And the game logic is still technically tied to it being 30. It works at 60 just fine, but it's not perfect. Usually there's, like, a lot of sound issues. It'll come up whenever it can, because it's random. Anyway, before we take care of that, yeah, of course. Yeah, like, this game isn't buggy. This game isn't buggy, it's just, it's going through the motions. many do I got? 18 out of 30. Alright. Legendary shiny hunt. Still need to play. I still need to play Z8. I haven't. My copy is still sealed since I bought it. Those freaking noises, man. Those. I only learned recently. Like, these are not like cataclacks. These are called plungelos because of those freaking plunger-like feet that they have. Getting fortune tweet when it comes out? Oh yeah, of course. I didn't watch the direct because like I'm already getting the game. Seems kind of weird. I'm trying my best to like not watch like pre-release material for games I actually am interested in now because like I want to go in as blind as I possibly can. Bye-bye. Good old time at midnight because like everyone loves watching a Nintendo Direct at midnight. No, only Australians could say that, and maybe some Japanese viewers too. Depends on whatever Nintendo feels like streaming that day. Ah, there you go, water. Oh, man. Wow, New Zealand? Jesus. Like, I forgot it. Never thought of that. Wow. Yeah! I don't do that often, so that's nice. Bye-bye. What? Hey, wait a minute. What is that Cataquack doing? What the hell? I have never seen this before. Yeah, the mythical levitating Cataquack. There's a sound issue because of the 60 FPS. Sometimes the music just does not play or it gets stuck at one note. I'm really hoping that one happens eventually because it's really funny. You know, this Noki couple just seems like unbothered by the fact that there's a giant killer wiggler running around. Perhaps, perhaps. And then it just like runs uphill. Aw. Missed opportunity there. You know, I know this is supposed to look like an igloo, but like, how much more difficult? I'd say in terms of difficulty for like stuff that's from the base game, I'd say it's just about the same. When it comes to some of the additional content that's added later on, though, it can get pretty hard. It's pretty much just like an expansion pack to Sunshine. I wouldn't call it like, well, I guess you could call it a sequel. Like it expands on like Sunshine's formula due to the new levels that are added, but I still would consider it an expansion because like it's the base game on top of like a lot of extra stuff. I never really got to show like any of the new levels to anyone, but I'm doing gelato for a reason. In fact, I think after I do a certain mission, I'm actually gonna go to Noki Bay. Anyway, I am not going to do the Sandbird in one try. That's just a myth. You're not allowed to do that. If you do that, you're probably a liar. Or a speedrunner, I guess, but most likely a liar. And I need to get 4 blue coins here, oh boy. Jesus. That's 1. 3 more to go. Yeah, like, this game, it's technically an option, but when this version of the game came out, yeah, the game was like really dark, like very pitch black, you know, like an Eclipse. Hence the name Super Mario Eclipse. And basically it was an attempt to make the whole, like, Isle Delfino being darkened because of the lack of shine sprites a lot more accurate, because, like, you only see that in Delfino Plaza, you don't really see that in any of the main levels, and this mod tries to attempt to, like, make that more consistent. Of course, you know, if it's too dark for you, you can change it back to vanilla just fine, or, like, a version that's, like, not as, like, dark, if you so desire. Man, I'm looking out to make sure I did not miss anything, because man. I think we're good. Somehow, first try. Not sure why. Yeah, I understand. You know, it's good that they added an option too, where you could just change it back to vanilla. My goat. My spirit animal. After this, I'm probably gonna take a detour. Yeah, the Mr. Ocarina of Time running man himself. Except this time you can actually beat him. My god, like... Okay, one thing that they added in this game is the long jump. That's why, like, you're seeing me use it right now. It's really fun to use here. But, like, yeah, this... yeah. No chance at all. I actually learned recently if you wanted to do time trials, this guy actually gets faster. So, like, you know... Yeah, like, it's weird. But, like, it feels very good. Alright, right. I'll worry about that later, because, alright. How do I get the Noki Bay from here? Oh yeah! Never got to show this off. Yeah, Green Yoshi, how about that? That's not the most cursed thing, because here's the actual cursed thing. Yep, Green Yoshi can go underwater. Don't explain how that works. But like, yeah, he does not dissolve when he's green. Keyword, when he's green. Because if he eats a fruit, then he'll be solvable. Anywho, let me grab this real quick. Yeah, you don't have to, like, wake him up by getting the specific fruits. You could just grab them. And you can choose when you want to give him fruits. Now, obviously, if you do give him fruit, like, you will have to dissolve him if you want to get him back to green. But it's still a lot more convenient. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, like that. I guess I can go here for a brief moment. Technically, I've already been here, yes, like last night, but I might as well show like these little alcove areas. Yeah, I mean, well, you know, the Piantas pretty much became a mainstay. Even if, like, maybe... Even if, like, they weren't playable in Mario Kart Into the World, but... You know, a lot of, like, iconography, you know, in this game is still referenced at the very least. But, like, yeah, in terms of, like, other GameCube-related stuff, it's weird, like... what they choose to reference and what they don't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cataquack. think we should... Okay, we should be back online now. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But anyway, this is Lighthouse Island, a new level. What the heck? I never noticed this. Freaking bonefish. That's new. I never noticed that. How about that? But like, this is a level that's named after a cut level from Sunshine. I don't really think this is exactly how it would have played out. This is just a fan's interpretation of it. But I don't think there's anything wrong with like interpreting that kind of thing. If anything, like, it's just cool to experience something like this, you know, in a game that had like a lot of cut content. Oh yeah, I forgot. Spray this so you get a blue coin. I already got it though. So that's where SpongeBob and Patrick ended up at the end of that movie. Little bastard. Anywho, hey you, I need your help. As the keeper of this lighthouse, it is my duty to keep it safe. However, when I left for my sun-drenched lunch break, something strange broke into the lighthouse, and to add on to it all, it created all of this horrible weather. Please, for the sake of my lunch, I mean the lighthouse, stop the intruder and bring the sunshine back. Thanks a bundle. An evil shine spread. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, like an evil shine spread. Pretty creative idea for a boss. There we go. I'll just grab this real quick. I guess I could show this off real quick. They added like an extra like Il Piantissimo race here. I don't know how to answer that question. Oh yeah, new move. Bouncy flipper. Oh man. Yeah, that was a weird experience. So let's actually go through the forest like a normal person. Oh yeah, and I can show this off. I'm not actually gonna beat the level here. I just want to show this, show like what happens going in. Yeah, it caught me off guard too when I first played. It won't be the last time you hear it, trust me. Let me get out of here. Anyway, let me go to Noki Bay real quick. Same with me. Oh yeah, group looks weird. Bit of an emulation issue that I can't really fix necessarily, so I kind of have to deal with it. I want to get this done as quickly as possible. I'll worry about blue coins and stuff like later. This Monty Bowl is so weird. Bye-bye. The boss of Tricky Ruins. Yeah, I think, well, it's more like an emulation issue. Like, not really the fault of like the ones who made the hack in the first place. Like, it's fine. I think you can play this on like normal hardware. Although if you're playing it on GameCube, you do have to use like Swiss, if I'm not mistaken, which is like a front end for like modifications and stuff like that. Or, you know, you can play it on like Wii or Wii U and utilize Nintendo. Assuming you have like the homebrew channel installed. Can I do this? I think it might be possible. Yeah, I'd imagine. I mean, in general, PAL, you know, PAL versions are just funky. And I know, like, I know for, like, some games, only, like, PAL 60 were available for GameCube, which, like, could get, like, frustrating for people who only have, like, 50 hertz displays. Nice. Blood, I'm literally fighting it right now. Alright, we should be good. Tentacles aren't even attached to his body. What's up with that? Actually, before I know I said I wouldn't worry about blue coins, but I'm grabbing these now. Yeah, we're good. Four by three for a brief moment. Red coins in the bottom. I love the music, even if it gives me trauma. Yeah, like I said, it's so weird that the one game about water, has some of the worst swimming in the entire franchise. And yeah, like, the GameCube just has, it's just such an interesting system. Oh, the book. Hey, it's the book. Did you know in the Japanese you're supposed to get the book? No, that's a load of crap. Like, this book is just there. We don't know what it's there for. We don't know, why this door is here. Maybe it was supposed to be an unused mission where you had to help the old man get his book back, but, I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the GameCube, yeah, a lot of games, hold up pretty well in terms of art style. Although, in this case I am using an HD texture pack, but, it's one of those HD texture packs that, respects the original art style and doesn't try to change it. It just tries to up-res everything to make it look nicer. I don't really like when HD texture packs, have their own liberties taken. Not really a big fan of that. Oh boy. Mario, please, 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 there we go. Yeah, that is something I do miss, obviously it's a remnant of, an internet age where everything was, new. I really miss that though. Ely Mounts Dentist. There we go. This was so weird as a kid. Like, this is the weird... Like, people talk about weird Mario enemy designs. This is a weird one. It's like one I still don't really understand. I mean, yeah, you're right. Brush your teeth. Seriously. Please you don't get hurt, but man, I'm scared. Grab this. There we go. There we go. I love doing that. Anyway, there's El Piantissimo. Ah, there's your glitch. Music's not playing. Nice. Yeah, this is a side effect of playing with 60 FPS. It just happens. This is like the easiest one. Alright, got that one. Now I gotta go to Pianta Village. Which, actually, I can actually get there through this level. At least I'm pretty sure I can. Let's see, which way do I go? Is it this way? Arcobaleno Cove. Oh, wait, yeah, I think this may lead to someplace else, but, I guess I could tease it, why not? Ah, this leads to Serena Beach. Okay, never mind. Well, beautiful. I love the music here. Hey, a pearl. I'm not sorry for the property damage. Anyway, let's get back to Noki Bay real quick. Alright. I think this way leads to Pianta Village. Somolento Grove. Yeah, let's check it out.